Hola friends, let's talk about why I don't do artificial fertilizers, the ones out there in the market, why I don't do and why I don't believe in them. Welcome hola friend to our video. As you can see yourself in the images, you can well see how my vegetables are looking so green and are giving good yielding without me using the fertilizers that are there in the shop, in the market. So we're going to talk about 3 strong reasons why I don't do these fertilizers, and later on we're going to see if I don't do these fertilizers, but how come I produce green and beautiful vegetables, as you can see in the image, these ones and others that are in our channel for you, our friends. So let's talk about them. As you can see, I use natural fertilizers. As you can see here, first, composted soil, second, the wood ash or potash, third, eggshells. These are natural fertilizers that I prefer to use. There are more, even the fishes are good fertilizers for your soil, and many other things for your vegetables to look healthy and to be good for the health of the consumers. So hola friends, you can see that not using the chemical or the artificial fertilizers in my garden didn't reduce the chance for me to have a good produce, to have a profitable yielding in the garden. And you can see how healthy my fruits and my vegetables are looking in this image. So hola friends, let us see, as I was saying, what then do I use if I don't use the chemical fertilizers that we see in the market? What do I use to feed my plants, to feed the fruit, so that they can be healthy and they can be good looking for our consumption? Let's go on talking about this in our video today. So, isn't it that everything we see and use in this world is actually the copy of the natural version? Let us see how I've been keeping it naturally and successfully. Let us now talk about 3 strong reasons, as we mentioned in the beginning of the video, 3 strong reasons why I don't do artificial fertilizers, the one in the market there. The first reason why I don't do artificial fertilizers, it's because organic is always the healthier way to go, especially when it comes to planting or farming the food we eat. So doing it organically is always healthier. I don't buy the fertilizers from the market out there, even if it is mentioned to be organic. I don't. Actually, how would you know if it is 100% natural? Haven't you bought something like, for example, 100% natural juice in the shop? It was mentioned to be 100% natural, just to find out later that there was a chemical conservative that was used. So I prefer to keep it 100% natural and organic with my plants, because I want to reduce the risk in our health and for the health of the consumers of my produce by making my own fertilizers. I told you in the beginning of the video what kind of things I use as fertilizers. Make sure that they are natural. I do them myself, and it's healthier and it doesn't present any risk for the health of those consumers. We well know, all our friends, that the residue of harmful chemicals are the sources of many and terrible diseases like cancer and others. So why not go natural and organic with our plant to preserve or at least to reduce our exposure to those health problems? So doing it naturally is always the best way to go. So, oh la la friend, let us go on the second strong reason why I prefer to keep it natural. The vegetables and fruits produced naturally without any artificial fertilizers or pesticides, without any chemical additive element in them, are always texture. They taste better and they keep their natural flavor to the full, contrary to those modified or growth accelerated by chemicals. The organic vegetables and fruit taste better. They are even sweeter than those modified chemicals. That is why the second reason why I want to keep it natural is that I want to produce sweet and tasty food for my family and for my customers. And it's good for me to mention that even now my customers started to notice the difference between the taste of my vegetables and fruit than those that they take in the market out there. It's because of the negative impact of the added artificial fertilizers or pesticides that these fruit and vegetables have been exposed to, and we can see that they are not even healthy for our bodies. I was showing to you, oh la la friends, one of the elements I like to use, one of the strong natural fertilizer is composted soil. The composted soil, as you can see in the image here, you can do it yourself and you can really feed your plant with this natural element. Here we have the potash. Potash is the wood ashes that we can collect and do a nice tea to feed our vegetables and fruit with them organically. So here it is, one of the strong sources of NPK, meaning nitrogen and potassium and even phosphorus. Yeah, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium and also magnesium and the others. They are in the natural element. As you can see, I make tea. I make the tea for my plant with the natural element to feed the plant and to keep them very tasty and very healthy. Keep it organic, please, oh la la friends, for us to consume good food for our health. So, oh la la friend, the third element I wanted to mention, yes, the third reason why I prefer to keep it organic is that planting organically contributes to the ecosystem, because the natural fertilizers and pesticides used will not pollute the air, the soil and the water. So keep it organic, oh la la friends. Keeping it organic is preferable and recommended because it helps reduce the pollution with the chemicals residue. As I was insisting on the image that we have there, to do our fertilizers organically ourselves and to feed the plant with them. Thank you, oh la la friends, for seeing and sharing these beautiful ways of keeping our garden organically. Please share and put also your comments to add to this wonderful information for us to have healthy food with organic gardening and farming. Thank you.